How does he suck so bad?
He's not my mate.
Whose mate
Epis. Okay, so welcome to another episode of the Sunday Dust Up. Episode 11,
Howdy.
I believe. And
It is.
The topic, getting big.
Getting big, getting
Big.
swole.
Um,
Something I struggle with.
happens on the
Skinny
big
boy
jobs.
calves. Skinny boy calves.
Anyway, let's start how we always do. Lockie, how dusty are you today?
Wasn't too dusty this morning. Dusty on Friday. No, Saturday morning.
Nice.
Accidentally? Nah, definitely not accidentally. Ordered myself a big jug of hazy.
Nice.
Didn't quite expect it to be. I was expecting it to just be like a regular jug. Got a super jug. That set me on my ass.
As it would. The hazy's pretty good like that.
Hazy. It was tasty. It was tasty. I thought I'd get sick of it at the last like little end bit, but
You didn't.
yeah, the stomach was not. I woke up with the spins and the
Help me.
as you get help me. You just roll over and you're just like fading into your pillow a bit more.
You not have footy yesterday.
Nah, I'm injured, eh? Injured.
Oh,
Got
that's right. You
shins.
told me.
I got
You
shins
shouldn't have a rest
problems.
for a week.
2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, well, I'll
That's
take care of it then
bruised.
because should's been suck.
Sucks though.
Yeah.
Replaying. Oh well, Rance, how was you? I heard you had a bit of a big night last night.
So we had our first rugby trial, which was good. Awesome to get back out on the field, but man, was the body sore today. Just like rugby sore, you know how it is. Like everything just aches. But that was good. And then we went to the club room afterwards, like at 2 o'clock. Had a jog there.
A
Then
jog.
Went home for a bit. And then the boys did a bit of a flat crawl. So that started off, and I haven't really drunk in a while. And obviously, because timing started at 5, dinner wasn't really on the cards. So sort of accelerated a bit fast into the evening. But that was all right. And then Lawrence picked me up and took me on a party he was at with Nash. Real like weird. Everyone's wearing pink, and I was like, what's happening? And then I just hijacked the aux and just danced. It was mean.
All right. What was the first song you put on?
I think it was "Break Your Heart" Taylor Cruz.
Good tune.
And it was a bop. It was a bop. "Love Again" also by Dua Lipa also came on, another bop. And I just like cut shapes, and all those people were like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Tom." And they're like, "How do you know her?" I'm like, "No one." And they're like, "Okay." It was hilarious.
Classic Dunners, just rock up to a party and you're like, who cares?
I'll rock up to a party, hijack aux, get everyone dancing, winners win, baby. And then this morning I was a little bit worse for wear. I'd say it was no good actually. I got the head pumping and the sort of vibes, but then a couple hours was all right, and by 1 o'clock I was ready to go for flag football. Got a couple picks, got a couple snags. It was mean. It was great for it.
Like that. We like that. Good man. Good man.
Right. So
What's in
you go.
the agenda for today? Getting big, getting swole.
We're pretty much just going to chat about the gym. Sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know what. There's bulking.
We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
We don't have a schedule.
All right. First of all, favorite exercise, Lachlan? Squat.
Yeah.
Gosh. Actually, that's understandable.
Squat or clean? Squat or no, power clean.
Power clean. That's good.
Yeah,
I like power clean.
because Seeb's actually doing the front squat. I just like to get it up there.
See, when I first started gymming, I was a huge bench press fan.
Yeah.
But now
I don't mind the bench press, but I just suck.
I reckon I've sort of morphed to a squat, because like it's so valuable for rugby.
Good.
And that's the thing, like just recently I've sort of started gymming for rugby rather than like just bodybuilding exercises. So rather than just trying to get big, I'm trying to be like powerful.
Yeah, it's a good way to go. It's a good way to go.
Yeah, sort of makes gymming a bit more fun. Because I think I have.
You're just trying to move the weight as fast as possible.
So my program.
You gotta shock the muscles. You gotta shock the muscles.
I have one strength day, and then I've got a power day and a speed day. And then I also got sort of an accessory day, which is like stuff I want to do. So I think I do some like cable flyers, a lot of pull-ups, push-up, tricep dips, bit of bicep curls, just to get like not having noodle arms, which is good. But yeah, I've enjoyed having a bit of a speed power day because I do a little bit clean, just do a bit of hip thrust, do some landmine press.
I love
And
doing stuff. The landmine's good fun. I
it's
enjoy the
actually sick,
landmine.
just the it's mean. It's like
Just
playing a
like pull it
punch.
up and then bang. You're like, "Ugh."
Yeah. I also like I've started doing quarter squats. Apparently they're real good for power. Like you load up the weight because you're only doing a quarter squat. So you
Yeah.
feel massive and you just do a little like
Okay, what are you loading up then? What are you loading up on there?
like 160.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. So it's like not a small weight, but like there's no way I could actually squat that. But on the quarter squat, you can like load it up because your range of motion isn't that big. And apparently it's mean for like sprinting and jumping because when you're doing that, you don't really like have that full.
You're not going like
anyway.
all that way. Yeah. Yeah. You're just
exactly,
going like
so,
that.
So it's just working that
I-
on that like the in range explosiveness, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying that. Yeah, but I just want the gym without trying to like lose my speed because that's what makes me
that's
like
tough because you're good at rugby.
Yeah, I don't want to just get like swollen slow because then I'm just.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. That's the great problem about being slow is that you can't lose much more speed than what you already got. So
fair enough.
Getting stronger is only going to make me faster.
Boom, that's the one. What are you drinking there?
It's a little espresso martini. If you can see in the background, it got me on a little spirit collection up there.
Very classy, sir.
Yeah, I call it my way to live. Just the way
Good man.
Alcohol's good. Alcohol's fun.
What else should we talk about the gym? Oh, sorry, excuse me. It's getting late. I'm tired.
I haven't been to the gym in ages. Actually, I've got some. As I said before,
you've had niggles that sort of keep you out, eh? Which is no like you
I've always got some sort of niggle that's going wrong that stops me from doing something, and it really annoys me.
Well, you gotta take care of your niggles, or else they turn into injuries, which is even worse. Like you might as well just play it safe and don't.
Yeah, my physio was just like you can either like just stop now and have like 2 weeks off, or you can keep going and it will be 6 to 8 weeks for a stress fracture. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's dust. You just need to take your time now. Physio's good, eh?
I like the physio. I've got my specific physio that I only see now.
Does that through the rugby club?
Nah, that's just through like Modus Health or something. Modus Health.
Yeah. I mean the physio we had a real good physio last year for rugby, which was awesome. And like I'd literally go and just get like a rub down, and they had one of these sick little like the.
Is your physio free, or do you get? Is your physio for free, or do you just?
Yeah.
They're so mean.
Yeah, so we had these, those little inflatable pants you put on.
Oh, those look so mean. I want to try them. Bro, they're like what are they? Like the boat legs or something?
Yeah, like you pull them off and they come up to your like hip, and then you just like puff up with air, and it's like such a weird feeling, but it's so cool. Like afterwards, you definitely feel way better, and it's probably a little bit placebo effect, but like it makes you feel like an athlete, which is sick.
Yeah, it'll be like what the cupping shit does.
Yeah, exactly.
The cupping on your back. Have you had that done?
Yeah.
It's
pretty cool as well.
Not a real athlete to have that yet.
But no, if you ever get a chance to do those little pant, like what are they like? Is it Lotus or something? I don't know. But if you ever get a chance, they're so cool. And I reckon they're like feel mean, but they probably don't even work, but like it feels good. So that's cool.
Well, I've seen a lot of people have them, like big boy athletes have them. So they must do something.
Yeah, surely they must do something because there are people who wouldn't.
My only remedy is to just stand in the shower for an extra 5 minutes.
Apparently a bath is real good.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like bath's a little bit gross.
Yeah. I just go up to my auntie's place and use their spa.
Oh, nice. See, I'm not a huge spa fan, eh?
Really?
I don't know why.
Spas are not bad.
Like I'm just not a huge fan. Like I feel like what I do is hop in and just sweat, and it's like, and I'm
Yeah, that's
exhausted.
true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. You go at late night or something, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I feel like
So
that
when
tends
it's
to
so
be
it's
pretty
cold
cool.
outside, and then you see your face just sweats profusely, and then you get up and you're just like,
Nice.
because it's so cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I've thought about getting one of those like massage guns
Oh,
or
same.
something.
I
Because I've had
someone.
to, because remember I fucked up my leg last year,
Yeah.
um, probably just for not stretching or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just get a massage gun
See, I have a
but
massage stick, like the ones you roll, and I use
yeah,
that
I know. I'm
when I
gonna get one of those too.
yeah when I was sprinting, I was using that quite a bit, but I haven't really used a massage
Mm,
gun. But they look pretty cool. A couple people I play rugby with like bought them, and like
yeah,
it looks pretty
I've got
sick.
a foam roller, but yeah, kind of have to.
I need to
Mm,
spend way more time stretching, and I try to at the end of my gym sessions I try to
yes,
stretch, but like it's so
yeah.
tough because I'm just so unflexible, and I like try to touch my toes when I get to mid shin. I'm like this hurts, and it's
Yeah,
lame.
that's bad. You should be able to touch it. I can go like no, palms to the well, like end of my knuckles to the floor normally.
Can you? That's quite impressive.
Yeah,
That's me.
yeah.
Like I'm not even close. I'm probably
Because
like
because like when I was rowing, my back like fucked out one
yeah,
time. The physio's just literally just stretch your fucking hamstrings,
yeah.
and then that worked.
Yeah,
So
I'm probably like that far away from touching my toes.
really, but you're
Yeah.
short. Should be easy for you.
Nah, bro. Because I'm not built flexible. That's why I'm so fast. Because my muscles just like ping back and
If you were
forth.
more flexible, you could be. I
Nah, bro.
don't think that's how the muscles work.
I don't think I'm pretty sure it's because there's so much tension. They just like have to ping to be faster.
Mm.
Yeah,
No, what's his face? David Goggins. Have you heard anything from him?
bro. He's a machine, eh?
He
Like he's actually
stretches for
mental.
3.5 hours or something every day. Every
But
day.
like he doesn't really work. He doesn't work though, does he? Like that's just what he like is his job.
Oh, no, he's an influencer person thing.
Yeah, like
He's
he
a
doesn't really have like a 9 to 5 job. He's
he's a runner. He's a runner.
yeah, he was ex-marine, wasn't he? Ex-navy, ex-marine.
Yeah.
Apparently, he ran like what was it? One. He was running like 100 kilometers a day or
Yeah,
something.
he ran a 100-mile race with no training. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it," and just ran it.
Apparently, also like he was doing something like he ran like 100 miles every day, or probably not that much with his heat, but like something stupid. And he like did like so much of it on like broken ankles or broken feet or something because his feet just like broke. So he just ran
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
His feet like just killed. They just got killed, and I can't quite remember what was the problem, but yeah, he just stretched, and everything was right, pretty much.
Yeah,
He just
like
started stretching for ages.
it's quite impressive that someone could do that just by like having a mindset. And I think having like the mindset is so cool. Like even with rugby, like I feel like to be a top tier athlete, you got to be like genetically gifted, right? That's
Mm.
just a given. You got to sort of be
Like
that work hard, and then you also got to have the
this.
mindset. Like if you have that
Oh yeah,
mindset, it makes such a huge difference in every like.
yeah. You don't need to be like the greatest. If the greatest athlete can have the worst mindset and be the worst athlete. Like
Yeah,
what was yeah? So David Goggins went through 3 hell weeks, all in the span of 1 year for SEAL training.
that's nuts.
First, he rolled out. He rolled over from his first 2 classes due to illness and then to injury. He was given one last chance.
That's nuts. Yeah, that
That's
guy's a beast, eh? Like that mindset is just phenomenal.
uh, he pushed through Hell Week with his fractured kneecap and passed.
That's mental. That's nuts because oh, imagine that. Imagine, oh my gosh, that's crazy because that would hurt.
Yeah, and he holds the what is it? He held the record for most pull-ups done or
I have
something.
no clue, but he's a beast
Yeah,
regardless.
he's abusive. He
Oh,
just
speaking of
he just
injuries,
gets shit done. Yes.
today at flag football, someone dislocated their thumb. It was so
How? Did they
gross.
catch a ball wrong?
No, they're trying to rip a tag, and I think their thumb got caught and just like got pulled out. And if they're like sitting like here, it was just like, and he was in so much pain. I was like, oh, like it's gonna be way better once I get it in. But no one there was qualified just to like one of these, and cause like the thumb's more complicated, like a finger, you would just go like this and slow back.
Yeah,
in, but, like,
fuck
the
doing
thumb's
anything
hard.
with the hands. The hands are just so confusing.
Yeah,
One of my flatmates is just Sam Patterson. He just fractured his hand playing hockey a few weeks ago.
to get hit with a stick or a ball or something.
Yeah, the ball hit his hand.
Ouch, that sucks.
Yeah, so he's got like a big old mitt on, and he's had surgery. He's had surgery twice.
Oh, wow, that's quite serious.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It says the fracture keeps moving or something. It's just complicated as.
Do you know where what bone he broke?
Brony broke.
Brony
No,
broke.
I have no idea. No.
That's interesting. Yeah, the body's pretty cool. And something I learned in my Hobbs paper, like the other day, was when
Your what paper?
like human body systems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like 100 level. I'm just doing fun, and like they
Mm.
say that when like the doctors give you like surgery and they like put your organs back in, the body like rejumbles them.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
they literally
It's
just
the
lob them
intestines, I
in.
think.
They literally just lob them in your random order, sew you back up, and then the body just puts them all back in the right place.
I think I've heard the intestines do that. I'm not sure about everything else. I think if you put the heart in like round the wrong way, I don't think they'd be. I don't know actually, because I've actually always thought like if you open up your gut and just see inside how everything's laid out, like you see all the pictures online,
Yeah,
and then. But yeah, I know the intestines do that. Like if you just like check them in, they'll just like wiggle themselves around,
it's pretty nuts to
which
think
is
about.
weird.
Yeah, pretty cool though.
The body's smart,
Body's
I'm
so
dumb.
interesting.
but I could never be a doctor. Stuff that.
I reckon it'd be pretty fun, but like I'd never get in. Like it's so hard to get in.
I don't have the this the
Come on,
I don't
bro,
have
use
the
your
grade
words.
smarts. That is the reason why I won't be able to get in.
I do not have the big think.
I do not have the big thunk.
Oh well. That's right though.
Oh well.
Yeah. We've sort of got off topic a wee bit,
Just a wee bit.
but I feel like that's okay.
Just a
because-
wee bit. We can merge it back in. We're talking about the body. Let's go back into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meal prep.
Have you ever like meal prep? Yeah.
No, what are you
Sweet.
gonna say? I was just throwing something. What are you gonna say?
Have you ever
So,
caught yourself ego lifting before?
myself ego lifting? Nah, I'm not strong enough. I thought about it.
Oh,
Well,
Well, like, well, it doesn't matter if you're strong
that's
enough. Like,
just
you
like
just
having like poo's technique and lifting more than you should, isn't it? That's what ego lifting is.
yeah, lifting more than you should. Yeah.
Not really. I've always felt like I'm pretty good on my form because like I'm not
Mm.
flexible enough to get away with being bad or like that way.
I've done it once and it fucked my back.
Especially because I've always hated the gym. Like until like recently.
See, I love
always,
the gym. It's
I've
so
always
much fun.
despised going to the gym. Like at school, I never did it, and then recently I sort of did it because I had to, and now I'm sort of like, oh, it's actually pretty cool because like you can see that improvement week by week, and so it's something like as an excuse. I was always like, no, I'm just gonna lift some more weights and have my form good, and now
Yeah.
I've sort of just carried that on through, and I feel like my squat.
I
depth
think that's
isn't-
what I focus on a bit more
Yeah.
is my technique more than my actual strength. So I'll find that like I won't be improving much on my weight rather than I'll just be focusing more on my technique instead.
Yeah,
But
I reckon that's key because
Mm.
if you start being a hero, you're gonna injure yourself.
yeah, I've done it once. This is before I was playing rugby.
Yeah,
There's a few rugby boys doing some squats and I was doing squats as well. And they were roughly doing the same thing as me, but they were like just a touch heavier than me. I'm like, I can do that.
well, that's always the
I
hardest
then
thing. Like,
I do one rep fine, and then second rep, I feel my back just ping, and I'm like, no, and then I was fucked for about 3 weeks. I couldn't bend over.
not
I couldn't
ideal.
like pick up anything. It just sucked.
Yeah,
So
I
don't
reckon
ego lift.
it's so hard too, though, when you're like, and especially in a big public gym that's busy, you just want to be like, oh, like that
I am
person
the
does something
man.
more than me. Like, so just put a little bit more on, but like you just can't,
Yeah.
and you're just gonna be doing your own thing.
Mm.
Especially when I was doing hip thrusts, and like the ones you like lie and just like thrust the weight up in your hips. And I was
Yeah.
like battling with like 100 kgs or something, and then some beezy like does it beside me and just does like 200. I was like, what is happening?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
They're
It's
actually
just, it's
like
nuts.
they're actually phenomenal.
Have they got like superhuman hips? I think they
Yeah.
do.
Between those and the donkey kicks of the bands,
Donkey kicks.
like the ones you're on your hands and knees and you're like bring your foot up behind you.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. It's just all to get the bump.
Exactly. That between the top girls' top exercises like the stair climber, donkey kicks, and hip thrust. That's it. And then squat.
Oh, squat and what is it? That one leg on the box one.
Like Bulgarian split squats.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
kill your fucking ass.
They're
Holy
hard though.
shit.
They're
They are hard.
Yeah.
Have you tried that stretch where your leg is literally like your shin and your thigh are like parallel?
Hey.
So you chuck. So you like. So like that's my knee. Say that's my foot up against the wall. No, otherwise it's like that. So your thigh,
yeah.
shin. That's
I
so good.
I try
It's
to
good fun.
I try to sit my foot on the couch and do it.
Yeah, and you just like get your whole thigh straight, and then your legs like literally touching your ass.
Get that quad and hip stretch. Yeah, because like hips are so important for sprinting in any exercise.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I've also something
My
else.
hips just suck.
Yeah.
My hips suck. Like I've got something in them where if I like have them loaded, like if I'm like in like a half squat, like so say mountain biking or skiing, when you're in that like I don't know.
I get you.
And then my hips just like decide to like, nah, fuck you, I'm gonna lock up. And I'm in like the steepest part of the ski run, and I'm just like, no.
Dust. Yeah. Hips are
That's
dusty.
gay,
Like it's just my ability is so bad. Like I can't even touch my elbows together. Like that's how bad it is.
You suck.
Yeah, it's awful.
Wait, it's just because you just got a big chest.
No, it's not. I'm literally just built like poos. My body hates moving, which is funny.
It's not.
It's good for you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just like
It
happens.
is. Yeah, because I've seen you try and front squat before, and you can't like get you have poo shoulders, so you
bro.
can't
I can't.
Or have you improved that yet?
I can't get my. It's way better than it was, but it's still like heinous to watch. Like same when I do my planes, like when I'm catching it, it's just like retarded. Like I have to like pretty much let go of the bar and have like one finger hooking it, so it's like get my elbows up. Like it's real bad.
I suck with the catching of the clean. Like I seem to like catch it in my wrists instead of like on my shoulders.
Yeah, well that's mobility though. Like when I'm catching it, it's like the bar's like literally like this, and then
No, but like
shoulders.
no, like holding it up instead of letting it drop onto my shoulders. It's like I come up and then
you're using too much of your muscles. Yeah, I get that. So it's sort of hard because I don't
like because I end up like holding instead of like letting it and drop on there. I like will hold it there once it gets up, and then I'll drop it on, which will just fuck my wrists.
Yeah,
because my wrists are like that with like I don't know 60 kgs is what I was doing the other day.
Yeah,
and then just
solid weight.
Yeah. I tried to go for 70, but I just couldn't quite get the bar up there, and I was really annoyed.
It was so dusty the other day. I was doing cleans, and like I was doing like 65 kgs, one heavy. But as I was like pushing it off my hips, I just threw the bar, like just slipped that on my hand, and I just like launched the bar, and it just made it just made such a loud noise. I was like, oh, I hate myself. Like, that's embarrassing.
We're using. Do you have bumper plates at yours? Your gym? Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, I was so pleased when City Fitness got in a bumper plate station. It was so good. It's like just the plates look better.
They do, and the colors
they look so much better. Oh, we don't have the colors. We just got the standard black.
Yeah,
they're like the old Stack Gym. They're the exact same ones as the Stack Gym.
Nice. I think that's sort of it. Running out. That's us for time.
Is it? Yeah, probably.
We pretty much just talked rubbish for however long we've been here for.
I enjoyed it actually. I enjoyed just talking rubbish.
It was actually good just to have chat and see where it goes, sort of thing. So it was all right,
It's
bit
good
of different,
fun.
but it was good.
Good fun. Yeah, let us know how you think about this. We'll just talk rubbish next time.
Yeah,
Maybe that could be our new thing. We just talk rubbish and we don't have to think about anything.
we literally just have a conversation and
We
yeah,
just
I
be
don't know.
monkey.
I don't know what the
and
plan
we
is.
just monkey our way through.
Yeah, just
Mm.
monkey with symbols, cling, 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 doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Cheers for tuning in for this week's Sunday dust out.
Yeah, I hope you had a good dust up. We'll see you next week.
See you later. Have a good
Peace.
one.
Man. Bye.
Subscribe.